Silver is in the middle of a 40-year cup and handle, and it seems like it's about to break out. The world stands on precipice. Silver, the perennial underdog, may be about to rewrite financial history. Imagine the drama unfolding. A mammoth 40-plus year cup and handle formation on the silver chart, culminating in an 11-year handle with prices now flirting at 14-year highs, inching ever closer to $40. And it actually did break above 40. This is no mere technical curiosity. It is the harbinger of seismic revaluation whose aftershocks could shatter conventional wisdom about monetary value, global reserves, and the fortunes of miners overlooked for a generation. For 4 decades, patient chartists have watched silver etch an arc that even seasoned technicians whisper about in awe. The biggest, most bullish cup and handle in living memory. This formation, now virtually complete, signals one thing: a potential moonshot. Historic technical patterns like this do not simply mark turning points, they shape destinies. The monthly close is the highest in 14 years, and the next decisive move above resistance could justify targets north of $100 or even launches towards $300, as industry insiders have begun to murmur. I've been making daily silver videos on this channel for over 10 years, and I can confidently say that this is silver's best chance to break out to all-time highs. It has never looked as bullish as this, and the price actually proves that. So, I have to ask you one question. Are you ready? Alright folks, thank you for tuning into your daily silver news. My name is Silver Slayer, and man oh man was yesterday an exciting day. We broke above 40, the psychological $40 resistance barrier. We got up to like $40.74 depending on where you looked. That is massive. Now 50 is our next target. This article is very interesting. I really think you're going to enjoy this. They go over the technicals, just showing how even on paper, when we talk about silver breaking above 50 or even 100, that's not just speculation anymore. It's actually looking like it's setting up to do this. So before we jump into this article, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the bell so you get notified when I post. If you want to purchase some of this shiny stuff, send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Slayer sent you. I'm doing a giveaway tomorrow over on Patreon. It is the Secret Silver Society. I will link that in the description as well. We do monthly giveaways the 31st of every month, so today's your last chance to enter. All you do is pay $5 a month for a chance to win a $50 or $60 coin. When you do enter over there, go say what's up to us in the live chat. We all hang out in there, share pictures of our stacks, talk, ask questions. Just, it's like a Facebook for silver stackers, and every month you get a chance to win silver, so you have something fun to look forward to. So let's check this out. Silver's 40-year breakout. The greatest wealth transfer of our time is here. Decades of technical pressure ignite silver. Historic cup and handle breakout targets 100 plus. This cup and handle actually showcases that. We've never seen anything, and I'm not just talking about precious metals or silver or gold. Nothing has had a cup and handle that looks like this with as much potential and opportunity behind it as silver's setup formation right here. It's seriously massive. Now this really cool. This is really, really, really interesting. Check this out. All financial assets are really just derivatives of silver, not gold. Here's why. Under the U.S. bimetallic standard before 1873, all monetary value was anchored to exact grams of silver. Specifically, 31.1 grams of gold was legally set to equal either 466.5 grams, 15 to 1, or 497.6 gram, which is 16 to 1 of silver. This means every coin, note, and asset had its true value derived from the fixed silver amount, with gold's worth only defined relative to silver weights. Even when converted, 1 troy ounce, 31.1 grams of gold matched 15 or 16 troy ounces of silver, showing how asset pricing and measurements always referenced silver first. The financial system's original language and legal standard demonstrate that all assets are ultimately derivatives of silver, not gold, as silver grams were the foundational benchmark for value. Very interesting. Throughout history, elites schemed to shift wealth power by moving silver and gold into vaults and replacing them with paper promises. Right? I mean, why not? Why not just take away the real value, but still pretend like that value's there, so then you don't have to worry about actually having the real value, or keeping it to yourselves, or being able to inflate the value, because now you don't need actual metal to showcase that paper promise anymore. The Venetian bankers did this after 1205, Spain with euros, France with the rentes, making asset jump, just paper claims on hidden silver and gold. The Bank of England began with businessmen loaned the king money to issue even more paper. The crime of 1873's demonetization of silver and the Federal Reserve's secret birth in 1913 followed this pattern, hiding silver's foundational role. Now you know the history, let's learn about the future. So here's silver's quarterly 1976 to present, a 31-year cup, which is deformed, and then 11 years is the handle, and now attempt breakout is right here where we broke above 40 actually. The world stands on precipice. Silver, the perennial underdog, may be about to rewrite financial history. Imagine the drama unfolding. A mammoth 40-plus year cup and handle formation on the silver chart, culminating an 11-year handle with prices now flirting at 14-year highs, inching ever closer to 40. And then this person tweeted the highest monthly close in 14 years on silver. Of course, they couldn't let us have 40 going into the long weekend, though. Yeah, I mean, it did go above 40. It closed at 39.69. This is no mere technical curiosity. It is the largest, or it is the harbinger of a seismic revaluation whose aftershocks could shatter conventional wisdom about monetary value, global reserves, and the fortunes of miners overlooked for a generation. For 4 decades, patient chartists have watched silver etch an arc that even seasoned technicians whisper about in awe. The biggest, most bullish cup and handle in living memory. And this is from any investment, any asset. This formation, now virtually complete, signals one thing: a potential moonshot. Historic technical patterns like this do not simply mark turning points, they shape destinies. The monthly close is the highest in 14 years, and the next decisive move above resistance could justify targets north of 100 or even launches towards 300, as industry insiders have begun to murmur. I'm not saying that silver's going to hit 300. It's just looking like an extremely bullish setup, and the chart shows it. But when we look at what silver is being compared to, worthless fiat, and when we look at price suppression via the COMEX, we have no idea what silver could reach if true price discovery happens. So for decades, gold drew the spotlight. Its own cup and handle well below $2,000 an ounce now looks quaint as gold soars past $3,500 and central banks chase its shine. But silver at last is standing ready to break free, eclipsing even the most bullish projections as the world's renewed thirst for precious metals finds its most explosive channel. Global revolutions, gold's ascendancy. This technical backdrop coincides with an epochal shift in global finance. As of August 25, central banks now hold more gold than U.S. treasuries for the first time in nearly 30 years. I wonder why. The implications are enormous. Entire national treasuries are pivoting away from U.S. debt, and gold is crowned anew as the world's preeminent reserve asset. The figures are staggering. Global gold reserves expanded by 710 tons in 2025, led by China, India, and Russia, with expectations of further increases. Asian giants are on the move. China's imports via Hong Kong have surged. Thailand's sovereign wealth fund is doubling gold's holdings. Vietnam is opening its domestic market to a new class of private importers and smelters. India, meanwhile, is squaring off against Trump's tariffs in the global economic wrestling ring, refusing to surrender its gold interests lightly. Saudi Arabia, always a shrewd operator, has taken a colossal position in the world's largest silver ETF, SLV. They bought like 932,000 contracts, by the way, echoing massive purchases in the gold ETF GLD as well. One deal dwarfed 100-fold the average size and marked the biggest GLD buy since that ETF's birth. These moves signal institutional recognition that the commodity cycle has changed. Political earthquakes, Fed independence under threat. Meanwhile, stateside, the drama blazes as Trump moves to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook, a historic first, threatening to upend the Fed's famed independence and foreshadowing a regime dominated by loyalists inflating away debt through lower interest rates. The resulting uncertainty spurs yet more gold buying as investors question the sanctity of the dollar and the Fed. The dollar dips and gold jumps, echoes of past crises, but this time with structural, not cyclical implications. So, yeah, that's really what's going on right now. For years, platinum, silver, and copper were afterthoughts. Now the Department of Interior proposes to elevate the strategic commodity status, a move poised to unleash a new investment in governmental support, further cementing silver's critical position. In the final analysis, the stars have aligned with breathtaking precision. Epic chart formations, runaway ETF activity, central banks' historical realignment, and political circus threatening the global reserve currency. Silver's slumber is over. If history rhymes with conviction, the next breakout will not simply make headlines, it will roar across portfolios, policy rooms, and even presidential tweets echoing for decades. So here's the call to action. While most of Wall Street's distracted by narratives about tech stocks and GDP revisions, the real revolution is hiding in plain sight. Silver stands ready. History's greatest underdog is now the protagonist of a global rebalancing saga. The boldest bets or Pulitzer-worthy exposes are made at moments like this. And I mean, I definitely agree. People are blind. This 40-year cup and handle finally nears breakout, with prices at 14-year highs and a supply crunch building to volcanic levels. The macro environment screams risk to fiat, rate cuts, threats to Fed independence, unprecedented institutional gold demand shows a world desperate for real value. Gold is up 75% since its own technical pattern unfolded just a decade ago. Now at 3,500 and rising, but silver, always the laggard, is about to become the leader as its market structure snaps and global rotation floods into the tiny silver sector. Investors who wait will find silver disappeared just as central banks, sovereign funds, and institutional whales acquire every ounce available, and rising mining stocks leave latecomers in the dust. Facts no investor can ignore, and this is important. Gold is the leverage play on the dollar collapse. As the Fed cuts rates and floods markets with unbacked dollars, gold responds with exponential price gains, already overtaking U.S. Treasuries as the world reserve asset. Silver is the leverage play on gold. Historically, the gold to silver ratio hovers around 45, not today's 89. When mean reversion hits, silver will double even without gold's further rise, a cataclysmic upside for those positioned early. Silver is teetering on the brink of extinction. Squeezed by record industrial demand, vanishing inventories, and extreme ETF accumulation, supply cannot keep up, making every ounce a treasure and every miner a launch pad. Miners are surging but still undervalued. Junior miners or junior precious metals stocks are up 84% this year, yet the full upside is barely priced in. The last time the gold to silver ratio narrowed, silver equities outperformed everything else on the market. So yeah, folks, the time is now. We have never seen anything like this in history, and this is with any type of asset. Silver is a ticking time bomb waiting to explode, and that fuse is getting very close to igniting. And when it does, you want to be the one that got in before the curve, not after, because most people will be buying silver after it already exploded. Do not do that. You do not want to be on that side of things. People will be wishing they could build a time machine, go back to August 30th, 2025, and pay $39 for an ounce of silver. People will be looking at us in awe, saying, "How did you know?" Well, we knew. We had our eyes open. They had their eyes shut, or didn't even know about any of this because they never came across a channel like mine that even exposed this information to them. You definitely don't want to be the one that knew about the information and still didn't. Most people don't even know, so they won't have the chance, so they won't feel as bad. But imagine knowing about silver, still not buying it, and then doing this. That's like the people that knew about Bitcoin in 2016 but didn't buy it, those people probably regret that every day. The people didn't even know about Bitcoin in 2016. It doesn't sting as bad because you didn't even know. But if you knew and you still didn't, that's where real regret comes in. Do not be that guy that knew about Bitcoin when it was $5 but didn't buy it. Anyways, folks, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. From now on, every single month on the 31st, you have a chance to win silver, a continuous silver giveaway. Well, if you become a member of the Secret Silver Society on my Patreon, you have that opportunity. So every single month, you have something exciting to look forward to, which would be winning silver. On top of that, you'll have access to a live chat room with other silver stackers where you can post pictures and chat, just hang out with everyone, and have early access to my videos along with supporting me. If this is something you'd like to do, then come join my Patreon. It's patreon.com/silverslayer. Upon joining, you'll be given a monthly raffle ticket and instant access to that chat room. Go introduce yourself. Everyone is super nice, and it's more personal and intimate than a YouTube comment section. Folks, I'm so excited to announce that I've partnered with American medical experts whose purpose is helping veterans get the medical benefits that they truly deserve. Over 17 million veterans aren't receiving their full benefits, and if this is you or someone you know, then act now. American medical experts are offering free consultations through our med team to see how we can help. The med team offers board-certified doctors who have experience working with the VA, comprehensive medical evidence for services like mental health as well. Some of these include your Nexus letter, your DBQs, your TDIUs, your AAs, and more. I want to personally thank American medical experts for helping veterans, but also giving me an opportunity to help veterans as well. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment to get a free consultation through our med team. Thank you so much for listening, and God bless.